So much for joining us today as above, so below. This is Monday. It is Cancer Energy to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to say salutations to my Madrina, to my Oba, and to my Madrina, and to all of my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Ajay's. Thank you to each and every one of you guys that support my platform, those that hit those like button or share, those how Demetrius constantly comes in and remind us this is a monetized channel. This is going to be such a good live for education, knowing, learning how magic works, how energy works, the flow of energy. What's up, my crab case in the house? I went and got some crab today. What's up, Monique 444? What's up, my baby Scorpio? And then I got my Gemini in the house, Jelly Sweets, and then I got my Sagittarius, Chris from Philadelphia. Chris, I sent your package out today. I think you got your text message. But Mama Susan Gemini, appreciate y'all for being with us on tonight. This is going to be a good live because what I do, she's back on fire. I am excited because of all the things that I've been through and am going through. I have persevered. I have shown myself to be a leader that has perseverance and endurance. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all that hung in with me and believed in me and knowing that I was going to bounce back and I was going to come through. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys. I want to also say, where is my, oh. I want to say hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight because we're talking about Cancerian energy and we're talking about how to utilize the emotions. And there's so many variants of emotion. I'm excited because of the mere fact that I have being able to deal with this emotion and conquer this emotion. Me personally, I'm not a jealous person. I can be jealous, as the Bible says that God is a jealous God, and if it's about, but it's not an emotion that I have. Some people say, well, you can be jealous. I guess, but I've never experienced my form of jealousy. I've never been a jealous person about people, places, and things, and so therefore I don't operate in that emotion. But I know that people do, and I want to explain this emotion, especially those that have got your Haitian Voodoo membership, or you got your Risha membership, or you got your anytime you are black and you're stepping up and you're moving up, you have to contend with this energy. And I want to explain this energy more vividly with the knowledge of how to deal and protect against this energy. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, we're going to talk about jealousy and how this emotion moves. What's up, my 69? Thank you for joining us. Why this is important? First of all, we're going to be coming from Songs of Solomon. I got my glasses on, so I'm ready to rumble. Songs of Solomon, the 8th chapter, verse 6. And I want you guys to really understand that if you're going to do protection work, if you're going to do reversal work, if you're going to do stop gossip, or any of those things, I went and bought 3 more cow tongues because I did 3 cow tongues with the Orishas. I did 3 cow tongues with the Impungos, and now I'm doing 3 cow tongues with Haitian Voodoo, which would be a total of 9 tongues that I have done for ceremony. And this is to protect me going forward when it comes down to anything pertaining to whether it's my website or people gossiping about me or people slandering me. I'm a person. I believe in being proactive. I'm not gonna wait till somebody does something. I'm always ready to safeguard myself because I deem myself valuable. I'm a Sagittarius, my moon in Aries, and my rising sign Pisces. Now we're gonna start this study off with. Oh, Monique, thank you so much. She's down. You're looking good. Delicious. Songs of Solomon, the 8th chapter, verse 6. It says, set me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thy arm. For love is strong as death. Listen to this. Love is strong as death. Jealousy is cruel as the grave. The coals thereof are coals of fire, which hath a most venomous flame. It is important that you understand how deadly jealousy is. A lot of people would not. What's up, my Boaz in the house? What's up, Calvina? Thank you, sir. What's up, Demetrius in the house? It is important that we understand this emotion and how deadly, how cruel this emotion is. When people are operating in this energy, you don't understand that it can be well masked. There was a young lady, I can't remember her name, but she went on this trip and these girls ended up beating her to death because she did not recognize the jealousy that was in the heart of these women. When you don't recognize, when you're around jealous people, most of these jealous people will wait till your guards are completely down, and that's when they will strike. They will find you in a vulnerable position or an opportune time in your life where you're not focused, and that's when they will strike. We're going to talk about this. So we know that jealousy is cruel. We know that jealousy is venomous. A lot of people, and I'm going to say this again, black people are never going to acknowledge that they're jealous of anybody. You cannot expect somebody to come out and say, I'm jealous. You have to recognize the energy and how it moves. First of all, jealousy is a feeling and a showing of envy of someone or their achievements or their advantages. When somebody is jealous of you, these are the main things. They want your achievements. They want your advantages. To be jealous is a feeling of resentment, bitterness, or hostility towards someone because they have something you do not have. When somebody is jealous of you, they can have money. Remember the story in the Bible where Naaman utilized the story about the king that had all these lambs, and then he wanted the ewe lamb from the poor man. And David himself saying that man should surely die, which means he was talking about himself. There are people that may have more than you have, but still want what you got. Jealousy is not about a rich thing. It's not about a poor thing. It's not about. It is something that somebody wants that you possess, and that's the reason why they feel or they do the things that they do. This is important when it comes down to understanding this energy. This energy wants your achievements, whatever that may be, or your advantages. And then envy is a feeling of discontent or resentment, longing aroused by someone else's possession, qualities, or luck. You so lucky. Every time I turn around, you getting a scratch off. You winning. People gonna be jealous of you for so many different things. Your quality, how you carry yourself, you always want to look a certain. People can be jealous of anything, and they are going to be cruel to you, and they're going to find an opportunity where they can cause you the most harm. It can be your mother, it could be your daughter, it could be your father, it could be your son, it could be your mama, it could be your daddy. Jealousy does not have a restriction about who that emotion can use. What you're gonna find out in life when you're dealing with jealous people, because some of y'all you're good at recognizing the obvious jealousy on the outside, but you're not recognizing the jealousy, the side remarks of a son, of a daughter, or of people that may be up on you. You might have raised them, you might have helped them, you might have done a lot of stuff, but don't mean that they don't feel that way about you. And when they get an opportunity, they're going to show you an act of cruelty. They're going to show you also, jealousy is crueler than the grave. They will take your life if necessary. They want what you have, whatever that may be. A lot of y'all are concerned about, but I don't have nothing. It could be your looks. It can be how people respond to you. It can be something intangible. It can be something tangible. It can be something spiritual. It can be anything. It's when somebody wants something you have. It doesn't have to be something monetary. Get that out of your head. Proverbs 24. I love this. Proverbs 24. We're going to do verse 1 and then we're going to do 19 through 20. You remember, emotion is energy moving. This is an active energy. A lot of you guys need to protect especially when you start growing and developing, God go to blessing you. The blessing of the Lord do it make it rich and add no sorrow, but niggas will try to bring sorrow and bring cruelty to the blessings of God. Yes, they will. We're going to first start with verse 1. Be not envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. A lot of y'all, I'm gonna say this so real nice. A lot of y'all, when it comes down to spirituality, you want to be so, you're not going to call yourself wicked, but you like the destructive nature that I can demonstrate. But you won't look at the simple fact, I don't bother nobody. Normally, when I'm being destructive against somebody, they've been messing with me. A lot of you guys are messing with people. A lot of you guys are tending to other people's business. A lot of you guys are interjecting yourself in people, places, and things. That's not me. When somebody comes over and start messing with, normally it's not one time. Normally they've done it multiple times, and I just had enough of it. And therefore I start moving in the way that I move. A lot of you guys only see me once I had enough of an individual. That is not the character of most black people. You are bothering somebody, you are gossiping about somebody, you are slandering about somebody, and then you want to burn reversal incense, then you want to burn stop gossip when you are the person that is out here speaking ill of people. Now, when you want to be among people that are heartless, cruel, crash, it says a lot about it. They said birds of a feather flock together. The reason why you want power, the reason why you want status, it has nothing to do with caring for people. It has nothing to do with family. It has do with a lot of insecurity. A lot of people want power because they're insecure, and they feel like if people found out they had power, that people would leave them alone. Well, newsflash, I don't care how much power you got, people gonna bother you. And eventually, your insecurities are gonna show. Eventually, what your hangups are, it's gonna show. Just like money doesn't change a person, it just shows more who you are. Same thing when it comes to spirituality or power. It only reveals more of who you are. It doesn't make you less than. If you're an asshole, you're gonna be more of an asshole. If you're a person that helps people and protects people, you're gonna do that more. Power, money, none of that. Those things change people. It just makes them more of who they really are. Now, 19 through 20. A lot of y'all ain't interested in having character. It said, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious of the wicked, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. There is a distinct end when you choose to be wicked, when you choose to have no morality, when you choose to have no compassion. The Bible said, if you want mercy, you show mercy. A lot of you guys are around here and you're trying to make people afraid of you, not because you love the Lord, not because you are God's anointed, because you personally feel that that's what makes people do. And the truth is, matter, most people that want power want slaves. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo. Most people get into magic because they want to enslave people. That's why they never gain power. Because magic and real magic, energy and frequency is not about enslaving people. It's about liberating people. It's about people evolving and grow. The ATRs that were designed were there to liberate people, free people. Your mentality is always, and that, sir and ma'am, even if you work on the left hand path, it's still about liberation. If you work on the darkest part and aspect of any ATRs, because I do, it is still not about bondage. It's still, what's up, Jeremy? It's still about you evolving different aspects of yourself as a god, as a goddess. And this is why people get messed up when they get involved in the ATR, because they don't want to learn. And let me tell you something. When you ignore wisdom, when you ignore knowledge, when you ignore understanding, you have no other place but calamity. This is why the scripture said, your candle gonna be put out. You don't want to hear it. If you choose that path, don't worry about your enemies blowing out your candle. Don't worry. God gonna blow out your candle. Okay? And there is no reward. There's no harvest. For all of y'all think, let me tell y'all something. And I this mostly for black people. Black people really think, for whatever reason, our Agent Orange is getting away with anything. You don't believe in laws of karma. You most certainly can't believe in law of energy out, energy in. Nobody on planet Earth does anything without receiving repercussion for their action. I'm going to say this again. The problem with most black people, you are up on the impression that if something is not done in front of you, that it was not done. That's when they have the comment, if a tree fall in the forest and you don't hear it, did it really fall? God don't have to get nobody, or God ain't got to get nobody in front of you to get them got. For every action, there's the opposite and equal what? Reaction. A lot of you guys get into these ATRs, and because you feel like somebody wronged you, because you feel like somebody did you wrong, doesn't mean they did you wrong in the eyes of the universe. And that's why these people are not reaping, or these things are not happening to these people, because they didn't do anything to you. You did it to yourself. I'm going to explain. When you go and get involved into something, that means that you walked into it with your eyes open. The man didn't cheat on you. You knew he was a cheater. Matter of fact, you cheated with him to get him from somebody. He didn't do anything to you. You did that to you. When you go and get a job that you know is a dead-end job, and you know that job is not going, that job didn't do that to you. So a lot of stuff that we get involved with, we walk into it with our eyes wide open. Now, let me get back to this. Then we got Psalms 37, 1 through 2. I don't know why I didn't mark this. Psalm 37, 1 through 2. It said, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither do be envious against the workers of iniquity or hidden sin. This is the thing. What's up? It said, they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and they shall wither as the green herb. When you decide to be cruel, when you decide to be jealous, when you decide to be envious, I want you to understand where that's taking you. That vibration, that frequency is going to take you to a very ugly place. Okay? Cain was jealous of Abel, but it didn't manifest until Cain got Abel in the field. I want y'all to know this story. Cain did not manifest murder upon Abel until he got him in a vulnerable place where he felt like he had him all to himself, and that's when he killed him. Jealousy is a cowardly energy, and it will always come in a sneak attack. Joseph brothers, jealousy, didn't show up until they got Joseph away from his dad and his mom, and they put him in the pit. Jealousy was so strong that it wasn't enough that they went and lied on him and said he was dead. They sold him into. I want y'all to know how cruel, how intentional. Listen, for all of y'all that operate in jealousy, it is not by accident. Whatever you do to somebody, it is intentional. It is intentional to hurt them. It is intentional to create havoc to them, and you are resentful and you are bitter and hostile towards that individual. But you have a timing when you display that energy. Joseph brothers, jealousy of him wasn't enough to put him in the pit, but they sold him in a slaughter. You poured blood on Joseph. And then you turn around and took away his freedom. That's how cruel that was. Another one is King Saul. He was cruel to David. He even threw a javelin at David. The Bible said that David, when you're dealing with somebody that is jealous of you, you have to deal wisely, especially if they're in leadership, especially if they're in position over you. The Bible says you have to deal wisely with them, because whatever they try and whatever they do is intentional. That's why I want you to understand how that energy moves. I want to give you certain scenarios where you can where you can actually see this energy, especially those that are rising with me, especially those that are growing with me. You're gonna deal with jealousy, and it's not my job to recognize it for you. You need to recognize it for yourself. The Bible talks about discerning. This is an emotional energy. This is energy moving. This is when they catch you drunk and start a fight with you to bust you in your head. What I'm trying to show, this energy is not brave. This energy is cowardly, but it's always going to catch you when you're not doing right by you. I'm going to say it again. This jealousy is only going to manifest when you're not doing what you need to do right by you. This is why I don't smoke, I don't drink. And guess what? I had an act of jealousy through my situation. Y'all know about my situation with this mother sucker right here. This drug right here. When they thought I was sick, I was never sick because of my body. I was having adverse reaction to this medication. But that's when they thought I was sick and I was going back and forth to the hospital, had nothing to do with my body, my anemia. That's when their jealousy manifested. It will always show up when you either down and out, or the appearance that you're down and out. It will show up. If you want to know who jealous of you, act hungry, act needy. Get into a space where they think you're down. If they thought I lost the anointing of God and I didn't have the power that I have, oh my God, the level of cruelty, they would do more than Samson putting my eyes out. They would, he stuck in his lip. The first thing a jealous bitch, the first thing she gonna do or he gonna do is strike you in your face. If you a good looking person, when you dealing with a jealous bitch, male or female, the first thing they gonna try to scar up and mess up is your face. Tell me I'm lying. Whatever they got a problem with, whatever it is that they feel like you gave you the advantage, they're going to try to take it away from you. I don't care if your child, I don't care if I don't care if it's your godmother, I don't care if it's your godfather. When it comes down to this emotion, y'all got to understand what it is and how it moves and how deadly and venomous this emotion is. And it will smile in your face. You will never see it coming because it is never going to confront you head up. It is always gonna wait for opportunity when it finds you in a place, whether your finances are. It may not be that your finances are bound. You might, your finances might be tied up in an investment, but you can't move like you. That's when they're gonna pull the rug from under you. Jealous people will always look for an opportunity to pull the rug from up under you. It's gonna be something subtle, but it's going. They have the intention of it making the impact in your life. I'm talking some good stuff. I'm trying to explain to you how cruel it is. Let me tell y'all something. Jealousy will have your sister that don't even want your man, but asleep with your man, to make sure you can't say that your man is faithful to you. I'm talking about a spiritual sister. I'm talking about a natural sister. When somebody jealous of you, the things they're willing to do, and this is what mess up. I'm gonna tell you what mess us up. If you are not a jealous person, you absolutely have no comprehending, because you don't feel that way. Notice that I use the word feel. You don't feel that way about them, and that's where you mess up. It's not about how you feel about them. It's about how they feel about you. I'm going to say that again. When your mess up is that in your mind and your heart, I don't feel that way about him or her. You done made this about you. It ain't about you. It's about how they feel. And because they feel the way that they feel, you have to protect yourself in ways. Let me explain about this energy. This ain't no energy evil eye. They will kill you. When them girls got that girl over there off from home and got her drunk, they beat her to death. These people, if they ever get a chance, even if they maim you, that's not what they intended to do. Steal, kill, and destroy. That's why I got my protection and reverse sensing. I want y'all to know how strong this energy is. This energy, the Bible talks about it as coals of fire. You have to fight fire with fire. When you dealing with jealousy, you cannot play with jealousy. I'm going to say it again. Once you detect that that's the energy you're dealing with from your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your elder, your tata, your mambo, your god sister, god brother, your side piece. To all of my whores out there, it's some jealous whore. Every whore ain't jealous. Every whore is not jealous. Some hoes believe in live and let live, but there's some jealous hoes out there. And they will go out their way to hurt you. If they can't hurt you, they will try to kill you, because they want what you have. It's that simple. It's not complicated. If you understand the fruits of jealousy and understand how energy works, and you understand what envy is, for somebody to want something you got, it doesn't matter. Sometimes you being there are people out here. Minister Mario been dead since 2023. They still jealous of him. You being dead don't stop their jealousy. Ooh, I'm finna hurt somebody. You being dead don't stop, because guess what? Cain still had to go through behind Abel. I'm gonna say it again. Oh, Monique, go ahead on. This is why your membership is so important. hard to break through that protection. Exactly. This is how deep it is. Jealousy is cruel. Cain still had to go through because what he did to his brother. And he still had a problem with it. Even if they have to reap what they sow because of what they did to you, they still have a problem with you because they got to reap it. Ain't that some shiggity? They still have a problem with you, sir and ma'am, even if you're dead. Even if they got to reap what they done sow against you, they got a problem that they got to reap it because of you. Because you are still the object of their what? Jealousy. You're still the object of their jealousy. That's why you have to cleanse yourself. Y'all know I'm big. I give y'all some of that soap. Cleansing yourself, protecting yourself. But the moment you recognize somebody is jealous of you, you have to take that. You have to be aggressive about it. You can't look at that as the evil eye. You have to be just as aggressive as a heart attack, as cancer. You got to take it like that. Because these people, if you keep them around you, they're going to find a way to hurt you in ways you cannot imagine. That's an emotion that has to manifest. If it's in you, it got to come out you. Then and jealousy is the energy moving. It is always moving, and it's moving against the person it's jealous of. That's why you're gonna always, if you could read energy, their comments always gonna be off. Their compliments are always gonna be a backhanded compliment. That whatever they do, because that energy is there. Energy, y'all listen, energy does not lie. Something about them gonna be off. Even their prophecy, even their prayers. It's gonna be something off about it. They're gonna be blessing you 1 minute, and God, if keep them humble and keep them lowly, they're gonna say something in their prayer that's gonna be off. How in the world you praying for my prosperity and then you're gonna put restriction on me? It's that energy. If somebody got in their heart for you, sir, man, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm bringing an awareness. Because I recognize it and I deal with my jealousy that people have of me. I don't believe that black people understand how deadly that energy is and how that energy can affect your life in ways that you could not even muster. I would like gay men to understand that there are people jealous of you. You don't have to be straight for people to be jealous. And guess what? There are straight men that are jealous of you because they want to have sex with you, but they don't know how to have. Y'all understand? And they when I say straight, they claim to be straight. But you got to know why somebody is being cruel. That's the word we need to cruel to you. Why you keep beating up that gay boy if you don't like gay men? Why are you going out your way? Y'all gotta ask real question. Because what somebody do in the bedroom ain't got nothing to do with you, male or female. But when you become cruel towards a person, a place, or a thing, how people are cruel to our spiritual diaspora because they want it. If they had it, they wouldn't be cruel. But because they can have it, They demonize it. When you see somebody go out there, well, I don't care what it is, and you go out your way to be cruel to somebody, and it does not even relate to you, supposedly, there's an energy there called jealousy. And jealousy wants what somebody else got. So you might be gay, but you got a big ass dick. And he want it. But he got to attack you. And fight on you and pretend that he fighting on you because he trying to beat you up when he really trying to get a feel. Oh, I'm gonna go there for you. I'm gonna help you. Nobody is putting their hands on you in an act of cruelty because they trying to help you. Because if somebody claim, oh, I did that because he gay or she gay. No ma'am, no sir. No ma'am, no sir. You calling everybody call that girl a whore. She's known as a whore. Why you got to go be her? Because you really want to be with a whore. Nobody, I don't care how it looks, how it's not. Nobody does an act of cruelty to somebody unless they're jealous. They're envious. When you can't explain the behavior of a man or woman, is rooted in jealousy. When their action makes no sense, I'm going to say it again. When their actions, if I burn 1,000,000 candles, how does that interfere in what you claim that you believe in? Why what am I doing over here warrants your cruelty? Because you want to have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding I have. I'm just giving you some wisdom. And why we protect ourselves. Why we must protect ourselves. Why this is essential. How does it move? Nobody goes from admiring somebody to being jealous of somebody. You've been calling me great, chief apostle. You go from now all of a sudden, you don't feel that way about me? You never felt that way about me. And this is what most people confuse themselves about the Sagittarius. You think I'm looking for flattery. A true Sagittarius only wants praise for what they accomplish. A real Sagittarius, a mature Sagittarius does not get into flattery. They get into praising them for what they have accomplished. That's where their confidence is. We don't do flattery because it means nothing. That means we didn't earn that. That means you can call me Hosanna today and call me Beelzebub tomorrow. Sagittarius are not into flattery. So you think you telling me these things that they swell in my head, when the truth of the matter is a Sagittarius only wants what he or she has earned. And that means if they earn that, you can't take that from them. You think this Burger King, where you can put my crown on and slap it out when you want to. Not a Sagittarius. All right, Kingmaker and Monique, y'all showing out here. Thank you so much. These are the things that you just can't know somebody jealous of you. You got to understand the energy and how it moves. And if you're not going to get this person away from you, if you're not going to get this person audio, you have to do continued protection work so this energy does not impede your success, because it's going to. If you don't do work to challenge that energy, And at some point, that energy is going to manifest. And 9 times 10, it's going to manifest certain man if you keep it around when you're most vulnerable. And that certain man, that's your fault. That's when Chief Apostle blames you. Because that means that you are aware of that person. And if that person ever sees you down, they're going to kick you. If they ever see Superman or Supergirl with that kryptonite, they're going to push it in any further. They already have. There are certain people, only reason why they know I'm annoying and they don't want no mess. But if they had the chance to kick me in my face, they would. Why would I keep you close? When you know somebody that's on the inside feel the same way that somebody on the outside feel, why do you keep them close? I'm going to say it again. If you know somebody on the inside of your camp feel the same way that them people on the outside feel about you, why are they in your circle? I didn't say they have to be around. Know how far to go with people. But I'm talking about intimate circle. No sir, no ma'am. Those people are dangerous. And especially when you have intention of growing and developing, it's only get worse. And these are the people gonna try to stop you from succeeding in your endeavors. They're not gonna be obvious. They're gonna always have different ideas and different distractions for you. I'm gonna say it again. They're gonna always, and this is what I told somebody that was jealous. I say, what's funny is that you always got a problem with the very people that are helping me. I'm gonna say this again. I'm trying to drop some wisdom to some of y'all. You always have a problem. You never have a problem with the people that don't help me. You always have a problem and an issue with the people that are always helping me. I'm going to say that again, slower. If you got somebody in your life and they're jealous of you, they're going to always have a problem with anybody that's trying to really help you. They're going to find fault with that person because that is not their goal. Because they're jealous. And why should they want you to have more when they want you to have less? Is anybody hearing me up in here? They're not motivated by love. They're motivated by competition. And that has nothing to do with you, sir or ma'am. You better know the energies by which people are operating and keep them right where they are, at bay. All right? I hope that this helped you. I hope I gave you some insightful information. I've been dealing with different aspects of jealousy. I normally stay to myself, but when I do come around people, I'm very much aware. I always have protection. I have things that I do to guard me from that energy. That is a dangerous energy. I don't care if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Christianity, Kamdale, it don't matter. That is a very dangerous energy. And whether it's in a man or a woman, whether it is a tribe of people, when they are jealous of you, if you got more than one person, you need to do strong conjure work, because that energy builds. If you got a group of people that are jealous of you, you have to meet that energy where it is. That's why when I went to my Padrino and I dealt my Ile, none of my gifts. I never met. I still had to deal with jealousy, but it would have been nowhere comparison if I was out there flexing my powers. It wouldn't. It would have been off the chain because they can't compete. And the fact that I'm a black man and exercising like that. Same thing when I post my Orishas and my altars. They don't even like them. Jealous. I told them I was gonna make their Orisha look like they want EBT and food stamps and subsidized income. And I did. Why would they like me? Why would they like me? It's okay. It's okay. I'm cool with that. And let me tell y'all something. As Sagittarius, a real Sagittarius, the more we know that you don't like us, the more that we gonna flex. Because I know you don't like me. And I know me being me get on your nerve. I told one, I said, I did it so much so it wasn't fun anymore. We can get bored, but initially, if we find out that you don't like us or you got a problem with us, oh, we gonna egg that on. I'm tell you right now. The fact that I know they won't like my stuff, the more I do, the more I do. I know you don't like it. I know you can't do it. That's why I do it, because I'm a Sag, and it's just that simple. So, thank you so much. I hope that I have shed a tremendous amount of light. I gave examples. I gave you different tools to utilize against that jealousy. It's not an emotion that is like unto the evil eye. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed aggressively. I hope I gave you proper examples, not only biblically, but also in everyday life, and show you different ways that these people can operate and get you all in a vulnerable place and then do their dirt to you. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's Elay. I don't care who it is. Church, it don't matter. When somebody is jealous of you, they behave and they got an energy, and you need to recognize it. I would say to many of you guys, you're smart. You got some of you already got your memberships. Utilize these memberships to further your protection, further your education, further your illumination, and God, get your money right. Fight for your health and your money. Fight, utilize the Apollo to fight for your health and your money. Utilize the Orishas to fight for your health and fight for your money. Utilize the Voodoo membership to fight for your health and fight for your money. That's all you need to be worried about. That's all you need to be putting your in, and they will take care of all jealous niggas. That's why when I did the tongue spell, it's for jealousy, envy, slander. My first set of threes that I did, it was so much mildew on those cow tongue, which meant that there were a lot of people speaking a lot of negativity. And then the second set was less. And then I'm gonna do the third set because I got them outside thawing out because they're refrigerated, so they're thawing out so I can do them with Voodoo. I'm protecting myself on all levels. That's how serious this is, because we're gonna be going place to place, and I ain't got time for the wagging tongues. Okay, if you ain't licking my tallywhacker, you ain't licking my nipples. You understand? If no grocery is being eaten, there's no reason why your tongue should be on me. I got some reason why your tongue can be on me. But if it is not in those genres, it keep your damn tongue to yourself. All right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I hope this helped. God bless. All right?